You wake up tired, even after sleeping. Not the kind of tired that coffee can fix. Not the kind that rest can heal. But a deep, silent exhaustion that sits inside your chest and follows you all day. And slowly, without realizing it, you start calling yourself lazy. You say things like, "I should be doing more. Why can everyone else handle life but I can't? I'm wasting my potential." But what if you're not lazy at all? What if you're just tired of surviving every single day? Most people don't realize this, but there is a huge difference between being lazy and being mentally exhausted. Lazy people don't care. Mentally tired people care too much, for too long, without rest. You've been pushing yourself in silence, waking up, doing what's expected, smiling when you don't feel okay, and carrying responsibilities that nobody sees. That kind of life doesn't make you lazy. It makes you tired. We live in a world where rest feels like guilt. If you slow down, you feel behind. If you pause, you feel weak. If you stop, you feel like you're failing. So you keep going, not because you're strong, but because you don't feel like you have a choice. Every day starts to feel the same. Wake up. Survive. Repeat. And slowly your motivation disappears. Not because you don't want more, but because your mind is exhausted from constantly staying strong. Nobody talks about how survival mode kills creativity, kills passion, kills joy. When your brain is always worried about money, expectations, comparisons, and the future, it doesn't have energy left to dream. So when you sit down and do nothing, when your body refuses to move, when your mind feels foggy, that's not laziness. That's burnout. But society doesn't call it burnout. They call it weakness. They call it excuses. They tell you to try harder. And you believe them. So you become angry at yourself. You punish yourself mentally. You shame yourself for resting. You feel guilty for being tired. But let me tell you something important. If you were truly lazy, you wouldn't feel bad about doing nothing. You wouldn't overthink. You wouldn't feel this heavy pressure inside. The fact that you feel guilty means you care. And caring while being exhausted is one of the hardest places to exist in. You are not broken. You are overloaded. Your mind has been running without a break, processing pain you never spoke about, handling stress you never asked for, holding emotions you never released. No system was built to protect your mental health. It was built to use your energy. And when that energy runs out, they blame you. But hear this carefully. You don't need more motivation. You don't need harsher discipline. You don't need to hate yourself into productivity. You need rest without guilt. You need silence. You need space to breathe. Sometimes, healing doesn't look like improvement. It looks like stopping. It looks like doing less. It looks like choosing yourself quietly. And that's scary, because the world rewards exhaustion, not balance. But surviving every day is not living. And you weren't meant to just survive. If you feel tired all the time, if simple tasks feel heavy, if your mind never truly rests, please understand this. You are not lazy. You are tired of carrying a life that never slows down. And that doesn't make you weak. It makes you human. So be gentle with yourself tonight. Not everything needs to be fixed immediately. Not every day needs to be productive. Sometimes the bravest thing you can do is rest.